Hey guys, so lead director and kind of Tyler in Delta Squad here. I got I don't know, I got someone else, dumbass.
It's your favorite and only crazy canine here.
Alright, can you fucking walk in here? I have a camera looking at you in the hall, depressed and
Where
emo and
are you?
shit.
So, alright, I'm Irish Wolf. Y'all know me as Canine, captain of Delta. You know him as Tyler, second command of Delta,
Yeah. So I don't know. I'm here to talk. We're here to talk about Delta Squad. You're gonna get
and
behind the
our characters.
scenes, and get to figure out shit about us, and yeah.
And, most importantly, you get to figure out what happened to all the other cast members that you haven't seen in other
Ah,
videos.
fuck.
We're gonna
Okay.
explain what happened to them.
I say we should start it off with
Um,
episode one
I say we
and
start,
two.
yeah.
So episode
So,
one and
basically,
two were all the funny thing. They were filmed in the same day. I basically had to edit two
yeah.
videos at once, and that was annoying.
So we started it, if I remember, Tyler, tell me if I'm wrong. We started it at 11. We
Yeah.
finished episode 1 at 1:30.
Yeah, 1:30,
And
and
then we
then
started
yeah,
filming episode 2 at like 3 or 2. We
yeah,
got that done by like 5.
and then I just started editing. So,
That's why those two were like the main longer videos, because they were the first and we were figuring stuff out.
so, fuck, okay. This is all Korean. So,
Sound awkward.
alright.
You move in the base, I'll give you a cover.
Yeah, no, so we're kind of here. I'm not really going for realism filming because, it's kind of over with, and I am working on
Yeah.
something else with Wolf. I won't really spoil it,
We got a
but
nice project coming up. Y'all will like, you'll hopefully, what we're hoping is y'all love it.
there's going to be two parts of it, so.
Yeah.
Um, so I feel like the first question I'm going to say, because look, I'm gonna know not a lot of people actually watch like, Dota, but like for the
No
people
one
who
really
do,
cares.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Delta was my main series, and Delta for me also showed me that I can be a director, and it's gonna push me to other projects coming up in the future. So the question we kind of never actually really talked about was what happened to Jack. Jack was in episode one, just never got
It was
into
either
episode.
Jake or Jack. It was one of those
It was
names. Now,
Jack.
what happened to him, and last time I talked to him was before we filmed episode 3. It was in a party, and basically, me and him talked, and I asked him if he wanted to be in a new Delta video, and I never got a response from him,
And
and he's
yeah,
been AWOL since.
so he might be dead.
As for the lieutenant that, like, the guy that played my LT, haven't heard from him since either, so we have no idea how they're doing, what they're doing. So that answers the question if you're wondering where those two have been. As for Spectre and Trooper, they've been, like, they're
They
still in Delta. Like, we kept them as main crew
yeah,
because they
no,
know
they're
what they're
still
doing and they listen.
yeah, no, they're still here. We actually kind of like forgot about them for a little bit, and then we
You
got
forgot about them.
no,
I was
you just
bringing them
didn't
up.
want them. Yeah,
Never
got him.
said that. No, what I did say was we could use them for, like, main episodes, like
Yeah.
Gillied Up one and Cliffhanger.
So I want to talk about those. My favorite episode was all Guild Up because how fun it was. Also getting
Mine
to
was
meet.
Cliffhanger because one day, and this is literally when we thought of this episode, we were literally just playing for fun, and we found the bridge, and then we, like, literally followed the same path we went to that base, and we're like, dude, we gotta make an episode based here. But
And
we gotta
then
make it, like, Call of Duty related, so we call it a
I
Cliffhanger.
did. And then it starts off with I'm not
K9
gonna
saying, or it
yeah.
starts off with, like, his Vietnam, like, Tyler's backstory, and then it goes to K9 saying, breaks over tie, let's move.
Wait,
And I
Vietnam?
wanted to make that reference. Vietnam. I like to joke around with that shit. The
Yeah.
reason I said that is because I am a really cool. Like I grew up playing COD, Modern Warfare, and Black Ops, and I wanted to make a
Yeah,
reference to
no.
Soap and Towers.
I actually said like Bricks Overtime. Or I said Ray Govers Roach as like we were doing it, and I'm like, you gotta change it to Ty. So I feel like the other thing
But you wanted it just to be Tyler because you hate me calling your character Ty.
I don't alright, I don't really remember that much.
Mm.
But yeah, nah. There's also some other shit, and there's other shit I actually am going to kind of leave to a part two, and probably just of me talking. So that little
Probably
kind of flashback at the beginning is going to be kind of me.
something to do with.
I gotta
You'll figure
figure
it out in the
something
new
out.
series of where it's from.
Maybe, I don't know. I gotta.
Now, I think the second thing, Tyler, we should go on to is character creation.
Yeah. Okay. Character creation. Wolf, you start off with you.
Alright, so basically, now, this was 4 years ago when I was 12 that I made this character. Um, Jason Campbell, aka K9, is basically, he grew up in a military family. He's the middle child of two brothers, one young and one older brother. Older brother name is Jackson, and little brother's name is Nicholas. When he turned 16, his hometown was attacked. Now, what happened was his father and his older brother were all the way across town. Him and his little brother were at home. So they basically had to make their way to their dad and older brother. When they did, they got ambushed. Their dad got killed, and when they were trying to run, Nick got shot and died in K9's arms. So what happened after that was basically a 2-year war with the people that showed up and attacked with K9's rebellion, which he led till he was 18, where then he joined up with Echo Squad for a few years, then Bravo, and then he ended up joining Delta. And if you guys remember from episode 1, he's a sergeant then. So, like, that's a little while afterwards. So, but I started something called Delta, and Tyler's part of it. He's like 4th command. That's basically my main squad for that. Tyler, I think we should go on to
All right.
your guy now.
All right. I'm pretty just gonna cut into his military. Tyler fought
Yeah.
in Iraq, Afghanistan as a door kicker, and then his squad Alpha died due to an ambush, and he was a survivor. And that's why Alpha Squad was like an episode, because I needed to reference that somehow. And
Fun
then
fact, for that episode, the guy that you found was Jackson, K9's brother, because he was part of Alpha Squad too.
after that, um, he just joined Delta, and then that's kind of where the series starts.
That's him being the rookie, the new guy no
Yeah.
one knows about.
I don't know. I'm gonna ask one more thing. What, Kent, fucking Wolf, what was your inspiration for K9?
So my inspiration was basically, because I grew up, and I do have a military family, but I don't know most of the people in my family that did serve. K9 is basically the person I want to be. Like a strong leader, a fighter,
An
shit like
emo.
that. Okay.
Had to.
Basically, growing up in a military family with 2 siblings, because I don't have a sibling, mine sadly passed before I was born, like a year before I was born, and then, so I've been an only child my whole life. Having a stable family, which he kind of did, and then, yeah, joining the military, being a leader, that was my inspiration.
I don't know. Tyler. Literally, when I play as Tyler, I'm not acting, and that's kind of what pissed me off about Tyler. Was the only thing I had to act with was he's in the military. He was in Iraq, because I always wanted to be like a door kicker in Iraq, and then we're not fighting that war anymore, so screw me. I don't know. I do kind of have tinnitus, so that's why I added the ear ringing, and like he damaged himself to get that, because it's a pain I had to deal with. And
So, the thing that I added for Jason is, so my right eye is completely fucked. like I can see out of it, it will black out or it will just blur out of nowhere. It's because family genes, and also my left ear has minimal hearing, so that's why I gave him. And it's kind of ironic because he's a marksman and he has bad eyesight and eye he snipes with. That's why I kind of added it too, because it was kind of, you know, ironic as hell. He's a great marksman and he has bad eyesight, so. And he's Irish, so that was a thing I had to work in. Even though I'm American, I'm 50% Irish and I could do an accent, but it completely spaced me that I could have done that the whole time. Episode 3 is when I realized I could have done that.
Oh, I think on the topic of the old episodes, I think one of our funny things that we fucking forgot about was, Wolf started off, K9 started off with hair, and then kind of in episode 2...
I started off with hair, like, if you guys watch
mohawk.
episode 1, you're gonna see the fact that I have, like, a decent,
hair.
like, what a sergeant would wear, for, like, what I thought would look nice, and then I put my mohawk on. And the reason for that is because before we filmed, the night prior, I was doing a RP as Soap McTavish. So I kind of completely forgot we were filming that day.
Yep.
So that's why I was already dressed up as Soap. So I just worked into my character's outfit, and
Right,
that was, that was just the main mistake we did.
I don't know. I think we're gonna go into our own little segment of our favorite episode. So, after you, Wolf. What was your favorite episode of filming?
Tyler, to be 100% honest with you, mine had to have been either the captured mission.
Oh yeah, no, that was
or
good.
Cliffhanger. Those were top 2 on my list.
Alright. I had to say my favorite episode, my favorite fucking episode, had to be All Gillied Up, cause of like, I don't know, it just
never shut up
really...
about it, dude.
Yeah, no, I don't. You know,
Guys, you should hear this motherfucker every time we're playing. Like, he always brings it up.
Like, I felt like such a badass. Plus, I'm introducing new people that we had to care about. You gotta care about.
Also, the story behind that mission is literally because I joined one RP that was literally a Gillied Up RP. And the route we followed, people, is literally the route I followed in the RP. That's why I led and took point, because I knew where we were going. If I never did that RP, we would have never made that as an episode, probably.
Yeah. Alright. I feel like the big thing, and I'm gonna go on my own little segment, is why did Tyler wear a mask? So,
Ooh, yes.
Tyler really loves Ghost. No, I'm joking. No.
No. Nah, bro. He's Ghost's younger brother. He's just not British.
Ghost is cool. So I didn't for like 4 reasons. One of them was I took inspiration off of real life with the samurai. Because back then, samurai would wear masks and they would have nice herbs in it. So when they took the masks off, they would smell really nice, and it would make them, it would like mind fuck with them, make them feel like they were human. Plus, the second reason is, if you want to change how you are, if you had to wear a mask, and that
Dehumanize yourself.
Yeah, third reason was dehumanize, and then the fourth reason was what the mask was itself. What a skull represents is you know what death is. You acknowledge death, and you might not be afraid of it. And it also means danger, like with the bones and shit. Like, it means dangerous and all this other shit. And it has a deeper meaning behind it in war. So that's why he kind of wears a skull mask.
The thing I want to go on topic is Jason's mohawk. Now, people are like, oh, he's just a Soap fanboy or shit like that. It's actually because some soldiers, when they lose so much, they just get a haircut. Like, they shave their head or they do a hairstyle that looks menacing and violent. He picked the mohawk. He lost his brother. He lost his father. Jackson was Alpha Squad, remember what I said. He did end up dying, but that was after the video that he did by him, like with me and him, what happened to Alpha. He basically, what I did is he died after that. Like, he ended up going on an op with Jason, died. He has the mohawk in episode 2 because it's couple hours after, or episode 3, whichever episode it was because he lost someone again.
Yeah.
That's his way of dehumanizing himself, is he does that. He used to, the original plan was I was going to wear a mask too. It was going to be like a bandana or something. on my face, like a tactical one, and I never got it when we started filming, so I just rolled without a mask.
So, I don't know. There's a lot to talk about. Wolf, if you don't have anything else in mind, I got like what we can
I
end
have a
off
few
with.
topics.
All right, go ahead. Spew.
So, okay, basically, this is a question for you. What are the main loadouts of Jason K9 and Tyler?
Okay, you can answer that. No, you're like a sniper. You're
So,
medium to long
basically,
range.
so for main ops, like what he uses is he uses the tactical M4A1 and he uses a TAC-50. On stealth ops, he uses SMGs. He uses a Vector and a Honey Badger. Now
Okay.
on snow ops, it's more shotgun sniper based because you got to get close, but you also don't want to be too close.
All right,
DMR.
Tyler. All right, I can say Tyler's in like 4 sentences. So quote me on this. AR, you got to go with
Mm.
reliable. Uh, Shotgun because you know the breacher. You're up close and personal. A
Not
sniper
supposed to his job.
for once in a while. And
Huh.
then literally anything else he needs to because improvise, adapt, overcome Bear Grylls. Next topic.
Now for main outfits, we already know Tyler's. K9. Now what people are probably thinking, oh, he's just random. He wears whatever. The main outfit I was originally gonna wear was a Crya G3 combat shirt with blue jeans and a helmet. Like it was gonna be the Ops Core Fast helmet, blacked out with for the vest, which I'm wearing right now, is the Crya AVS. That was the main outfit for K9. That was gonna be what I was gonna wear for him with the which I now have stealth balaclava. That was gonna be K9, but we
Okay,
never did that. But maybe one day in the future, something interesting is gonna happen where you'll get to see that outfit.
maybe.
Maybe
Alright.
someday.
Next topic.
What is okay? A lot of questions my friends ask me is literally about Kanan. Why? What happened in most of his boot camp? Because me and you went over it. Me and him, we RP'd
Yeah.
it,
No.
but we didn't RP it fully. So basically, in
Didn't
boot
you
camp, just
actually
to sum
hold
it
up?
up.
Pause it up real quick. Didn't you actually like do it like in
So, fun
RP?
fact: me and my brother, me and him are like brothers. My hermano. We, I go to his house. Now we're best friends. Hermano means brother. I've said it multiple. No, I said it a few times in some episodes. Um, but me and him have been best friends. We used to know each other when we were younger, but I moved, so we kind of forgot about each other, and then we met each other again this year. We go to each other's houses. We play out scenes for K9 and his character. One of those scenes was the boot camp where they were ambushed, and the only thing K9 has is a old DMR that Dad used to use. And he got rid of most of the hostile threat to air support, and he ran out and helped people and made sure the others, like his other trainees with him, wouldn't die. He was basically like a hero to everyone else there. But his first op is a scene me and you never did, but me and my friend did. So what happened on his first op is his main sergeant, his staff sergeant, got shrapnel all over his leg and got crushed by a helo because they got shot down. And what me and my friend did for that scene is we literally put something on his leg for me to drag him out, and he actually got hurt in the process. Because it was like a little log, but when I pulled him, it actually his foot did get caught, so I literally had to lift the fucking log off him. But me and him do that shit, so that's kind of what builds K9's character too. Is shit I do by myself when I'm not on here. There's a lot of stuff a lot of people don't know about him.
Alright, I'm just gonna say something. Wolf, you would make a good flight attendant. Sorry.
Today's flight, we're going to, Dublin, Ireland. It's
Yeah,
gonna be a
exactly.
long flight.
Yeah, no.
Uh,
Anything else?
um, there's one thing, it was just at the top of my head, just give me a second, let me remember here. why I chose to kill Nick instead of Jackson.
Alright, now we're going, like, these people just realized your backstory, so, like, you
So the
gotta
reason I did that, so
remember.
basically, Kanan did grow up with his two brothers, and they all knew, like, the only combat Nick knew was, how to use a handgun. That's all he knew how to do, because he's young. He's, like, 11 when he dies, and I know it's dark as hell. Sad. And it wasn't my decision.
I
One of
see
my
the argument.
friends, he wanted me to, so I asked him, who should I kill, Jackson or Nick? And he's like, you should, honestly, anyone would pick Jackson. Because he's the older brother, and, it'd suck. But he looked at me, and he's like, you should definitely kill the youngest brother, though. Because that would fuck Jason up. So what I did is, K9 protected Nick a lot growing up. So when he died, like, right after he died, K9 rushed two of the guards, the one that shot his dad, and another one that was there, beat the shit out of both of them, grabbed one of their guns, and shot one of their lieutenants for interrogation. Now, the guy that shot Nick got away, so he never got to kill him until 10 years later, when he was 26, where he was in an op, and he found the guy, and there was a big fist fight, ending with the guy getting his throat slit. Which, yes, I played out with my friend. Which basically, we beat the shit out of each other anyways, so it was like nothing.
Anything else? I'm gonna keep saying this. I didn't really plan anything out. I'll
I
be
bet you,
honest.
like, didn't think I planned anything, but here I am.
Oh, God.
Now another question I get a lot is, why is Kanan, and this is a stupid question, why is he such a hard ass?
Why not? I
There's an obvious answer. There's, like, a really obvious answer.
How
He
about
has had
this?
a
You don't
fucked
even
up life.
answer it. How about you don't even answer it because it's simple.
I'm not gonna answer it. It's a simple question. But the
I'm
real reason, I should actually give the real reason, though. So the
just
original plan for Jason and Tyler was, it was gonna be a father or older brother, little brother situation. Like, it was supposed to be like, it's Nick all over again. And instead we did that, and we flipped it. Where, like, they'd have moments, but they didn't have a lot of moments.
Oh,
Until,
I
like, the last couple episodes. Oh, what's your question?
Oh, whose idea was it to kill off Tyler and how long? Ever since the beginning, it was me.
So, it was always his idea.
I
Like,
knew, I
he
knew
wanted to kill
exactly. I
Tyler
knew
because of the
exactly
other
how I would
series.
bring. I knew exactly how I would bring him down, and when to. Listen, as a
But the problem
director,
is,
as
this
a
was way
script
before
writer.
he met me, so he didn't know how he was going
Oh
to
no,
originally
I
do it.
didn't. Listen, there's another series. I might go over that in another podcast, maybe.
You better invite me to that, dude. It's fun having us on the podcast now. Come
For
on
me,
now.
it's probably just gonna be me because I gotta show my own mind.
Alright, fair enough.
But
If y'all want to hear me, though, because I will start doing podcasts with my live streams, but they'll just be, like, normal live streams, like nothing else. Go follow GhostLead2477, and it's a blue icon. It's a default icon, because I haven't gotten the time to do anything.
all right,
Where you'll
I-
get to learn more about Jason.
I think I should kind of end it off. What's next?
Yeah, we should.
Personally, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. I have two series in mind. I'm not gonna tell you anything about them, but I will do a trailer. I have no
There will
idea.
be a trailer.
Personally, I am fighting myself on it. I know something that is next is kind of like a final nail to the coffin, and that's it. That's the only thing I
Yeah.
know 100% I'm doing. I'm still thinking about myself. I'm still beating myself over it.
And either series he picks, my ass is going to be right there with him. Either
So-
playing Kanan or a different character.
Yeah. Listen, I'm beating myself up over this. I know which one I want to do. I'm just trying to talk myself out of it.
Now, there's one last topic we gotta talk about.
Alright, you throw it.
We're ending something that took us 4 months to make, man.
Oh, our
We
reactions.
gotta we gotta yeah. This was supposed to be like the last thing I had in mind. How do you feel over this, man?
Alright, listen, I'm gonna say this. I knew how it was going to end. I knew how it was gonna end and when it was going to end. I knew, like, 12th episode, I
You
had to
didn't
kill
know it
him.
was gonna take 4 months though. That's the
Yeah,
thing.
no,
People were
listen. Hey,
he's like me and him.
how about why
So it
it
was
took
funny.
so long? How about why it took so long?
It was not my fault. Okay, one of the episodes took me so long to edit. Plus, okay, the main reason why it took so long is because I had a job, and every time he wanted to film was like Saturdays were the only days we could. So it was either I was on or not. And
Oh, no,
now my
not even
job
that. Don't even
schedule.
blame yourself. Go fuck yourself. Taking the victim card.
It's because we couldn't find people. That's
No,
the
New
main
Modern
reason.
Warfare came out. Guess what? I wanted to
Oh.
turn Delta Squad into that. So, you know the whole cartel shit? That was because of that. Listen, it took
We never
us,
got to do it.
let's
So
say,
now those videos
like
that I
2
made with the cartel
hours.
make no sense.
Let's say 2 hours of filming and like weeks of us finding. I edited a 2-hour-long film session. It took 5-minute video. I said, fuck it, I'm not doing it. That video, I might release that video. It's very shitty though. I like hate myself for it. That is why.
Yeah, the original
I'm
plan was
not-
to have a 4-man squad
Listen,
versus the whole ass cartel.
I
and
want to blame myself, and let's
don't
be
blame
honest,
yourself. Blame the
I-
people we were doing
No,
it with, because like we had little
because
kids with us.
as
Like,
a,
we had
as a good
children that wouldn't
director,
listen.
it was my idea. I found the wrong people for it, so.
That's why I got recruited. But then, like that was like you gotta think about it, that was like, what, 2 months ago?
You know what?
Not
Fuck
even.
it. Hey, I might actually post that video to the public. I might do it. It's like 5 goddamn minutes long. It's very shitty. There's a
Y'all want to
lot
see it?
of
Also, fuck this,
accidental
because I know
deaths.
this is going on YouTube. Start commenting on our videos, goddammit. There's so many views, but there's no comments.
So many views. I think the most views I had was 48 on a GTA video.
There's one with 50
Yeah, I know.
on like one of the first episodes, dude. It's fucking awesome. But there's like no comments. Like, you guys could be asking us questions, and we'll literally do another podcast.
Fuck,
man.
I will
Like,
make another podcast if we start getting questions.
yeah, as soon as we get questions, okay. Here's how this is gonna happen. Picture this shit in your head. It's gonna be 2 in the morning. He's gonna see like 20 plus questions, and he's gonna like wake my ass up to get on.
No, I'm gonna be honest. So I think my final question is, why have I didn't post it in 2 weeks? I'm I'm really into
Oh, yeah.
acting. I think we all know this. I've at my high school, I'm a part of our theater production. Basically, my drama teacher, love this guy. I'm not gonna say his name. Love this guy. He's like
Basically, like
one
the
of my
best
favorite
drama teacher you could have, and I've never met the guy because we don't. So, thing with me and Tyler, we don't know each other IRL. We met off a post that I made, and
oh yeah,
we've
no,
been
Task Force
friends
1
ever
for
since.
1. And
And it was literally just a shitty task force.
Oh, yeah, no,
and
well,
it didn't even go well.
well, can I say something? Remember how you said I was talking a lot about Die Hard? I did literally joining Task Force 1 for 1 RP, asking what can I do with the shit I have. It wasn't even. I didn't even ask about Die Hard. So you're on drugs, I think. But
What are you doing here?
It was like the second time me and you talked.
I
The
never
last
talked
thing
about
I
that.
have, and you did it like once. I remember it being like one time, and it wasn't even that much, but the last thing I have is just, like I said, me and him don't know each other in real life, but like, as you can see, like our friendship, for us to take 4 months to do that, and for us to trust each other to know what to say, because mind you, those scenes we did are not scripted.
Oh, trust me, I would have wished for everything to be scripted, but like.
He
Hey,
would have wished, but basically, so Canine, just like him, Canine's May. He's literally just May. He's a smart ass. He's a hard ass. Like, he doesn't take anyone's shit. As you could see in the captured one, when he said, what'd you say? In French, go fuck yourself?
Oh, actually, you know, hey, the funny thing, I realized by someone who is actually French that I was pronouncing it wrong. It's like it's a whole different. It's like really hard to say. I think Vetchi is another way of saying go fuck yourself. But when I
But, like,
when I
if you-
googled it, Go fuck yourself. English to French it told me va tu faire fouf. So that's what I thought. So basically
So
now, for me, va tu faire fouf means go fuck yourself until I learn another way to say go fuck yourself.
So basically, when he said that, if you realize I chuckled, and it wasn't me chuckling, it was literally because I was like, wait, Canine knows what he's saying. Because Canine knows, he knows
Cause I
French,
say it too
Russian,
much.
and he knows German, and he also says it too fucking much. So I wanted to be like, this is where their bond can start.
Why?
Or,
Alright. Why did the bond take so long? I don't know. Literally his acting. You know, I kind of wanted to be quick. His acting, not mine. God.
real reason is literally because we couldn't find people, and then we kept fucking up half the scenes. By the way, you kept calling Trooper Spectre in the cliffhanger mission. And then you kept switching between them, so you kind of kept fucking their names up.
Yeah, no. I was tired then.
The one thing, though, I wish we made was bloopers. Because I'm a funny guy, and so is he. It would have been fucking awesome to have bloopers
No,
of that
we
shit.
we never had funny bloopers. I can tell you because
No, we didn't. That's the one thing we never had. And I wish we did,
Oh,
because
trust me, in a series I want to do, there's gonna be bloopers.
I can't wait, man.
Besides the point.
Right.
What am I gonna do?
We're just...
I'm gonna really do a hard debate about something. I had to get done with something else though to even start the fucking debate.
Right.
And
And I'm gonna be
yeah.
right with his stupid ass making sure he doesn't kill himself. Also, the second reason we made this podcast, the first reason was to explain shit. The second reason is just so you guys know we're still alive. Because it has been 2 weeks since we filmed. Well,
Yeah,
since he's
no.
filmed.
Yeah, no. Listen, I love my drama teacher. I love the play I'm in. So, when my drama teacher told me, in words, don't screw around, don't fuck around, don't get hurt, I literally just, like, I didn't talk. Like, I didn't talk. I haven't, like, I just didn't talk for, like, 2 days. I had to talk in school, and then, yeah, did some other shit. Yeah, the play is actually ending soon though, so it ends
So-
tomorrow, and then I get picked up. That's sad. But
So with me, now that I'm all set, because my work schedule, I now work the days that were closed, and Sundays is one of those days. I'm going to be working the night shift, so meaning Saturday nights and Friday nights. If his ass is on, we might be doing some shit. That's if we start a new series or not, and if we get the people for it.
no, trust me, I know connections.
Also, something me and him might end up doing one of these days, and I'm still thinking about it, and he's probably gonna be like,
yeah,
no to it.
no, all right. Hey, series that might come up in the future. I'm actually gonna say it because I kind of want to do it. What if?
It's gonna,
You know,
it's
hold
gonna
up,
be a what if.
like
So
the Marvel,
basically, it's gonna be
like the Marvel show? Alright, shut up. The Marvel show where basically Captain America
Bitch.
turns into a female with no rights back in the day.
Okay, seriously, shut up. No,
Okay.
dude, that's gonna get demonetized.
Oh, no,
Basically,
you know
but
how
we're
many
gonna
times I've been
start it. You might
copyrighted?
be thinking we're gonna start it at like the first episode. We're starting it after the helicopter crash. Like, what if Tyler survived?
Oh no, I say what we do is we bring it all the way back and we try to get
We
the
can't do that because we need to find the original
Okay,
actors.
yeah,
And,
no, I can fucking serious. I can do this.
but then again, we could also use Sandman, my lieutenant. We could use him because he's British. He's the only British fucker we know.
I know some other people. Storm.
But if we do start that, I'll make sure
It's
Kanon
probably
actually has a
gonna-
mohawk in the first episode.
It might be like 5 episodes of just like shit I kind of wanted to change.
But I say, okay, this is a fucked up morbid thought. What if instead of like Tyler dying in the helo crash, it's K9 that went up and got literally shot down and died in the crash?
I don't know. Well,
Like, that's a fucked up way
If
for him
we
to go
ever
because
do
he
it.
survived 12 crashes.
if we ever do it. You gotta think about
If we ever do.
Yeah.
But just in case, expect that series to be shown right up.
I kind of want to do it. It actually seems really
It
fun.
sounds very
But
fucking
I
fun.
wanna start something else though. I got something else in mind. All right. So I think I gotta leave it off with the same question. What's next? Because I that's like the perfect way to end it. Oh, what's next? I gotta do 2 shit. Kind of put Delta to rest. And then I gotta think. I'm literally thinking.
And I'll be there with some ideas too.
I have an idea. I don't know how well it's gonna work. Kind of just gotta do what you gotta do. So
Yeah. Now I'm just gonna say something. End this off for me. Only trust yourself. And have a good night, everyone. Or wherever you are, have a good morning, have a good night. Wherever you're watching this
I
from.
say my quote's gonna be better. Q's Rick Ashley, never gonna give you up. I'm joking. No.
Oh,
I'm
actually,
keeping that.
there's actually
I'm
one thing I
keeping
do want to go through
I'm
real
keeping
quickly.
that though.
His quote is from me.
Oh, which one?
Good luck killing me. I'm already dead, or a ghost or some shit. I thought of that one day because I realized he's wearing a ghost mask.
Oh
I
yeah,
can think
no.
of something.
If all right, fun. All right, before I say my final goodbye, if you didn't tell which one was my favorite cliffhanger, or fucking no, I'll give it up. Don't know why I said cliffhanger. If you
Like
check,
talking
that's the one that has like a ending with like song, and I remember having to choose that song because I lost power, and I went to my
Yeah,
Spotify,
so
and that was the
it
only
sucked.
song that actually kind of.
And it was kind of funny too, because he did lose power, and he texted me like, "Dude, we might have to refilm Cliffhanger." And I'm like, "Why? I
Oh
lost
yeah, no,
power."
no. Oh yeah, no. I'm in mid editing, and I fucked up and deleted my shit. So I'm like,
And then
God
he
damn
ended
it,
up
no, no,
finding
no, no,
something.
no, 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 no,
But then
no.
Christ, though, he found it, and we didn't have to refilm it,
Oh
because if we
no.
did, then it would have sucked.
No one, you could tell the energy wasn't really high because we were redoing something we were doing, and that's what I kind of didn't like about Cliffhanger.
Yeah, I mean, it was a great idea, and I mean, you got views on it, so I mean, that's a bright side, right?
Yeah, no, Cliffhanger also took me long as shit because the editing for like the credits and like to quote everyone that took me so goddamn long. I'm not gonna lie. To
I
like just
mean,
figure out
the
what looks
quoting didn't take
nice.
long, there was only me and him.
No, Storms, Spectre.
Exactly. His name was Storm. It was either Spectre was the other guy.
Spectre and
By the way, you kept telling me he was mute, but you know what? We'll talk about this in another podcast because
yeah,
there's some bloopers and shit.
no, okay.
We better do one, dude. If I ever do one, you're being in it.
I think if I edit this, listen. This is gonna be my easiest video to edit because I just gotta edit the beginning and then the end, and then yeah, kind of everything
You
else
should
is just
send it to me. If you can send it to me before you post it, because I'd love to watch it. And if there's any shit mistakes, then I'll tell you.
Oh,
That's
trust
something
me.
we should have did in the beginning.
Oh, trust me. You'll see when it's online. At this point. Alright, yeah, no. So I don't want to talk about anything else. What's next? Just because that's way
You'll all find out in the future.
yeah, no. Alright. So we'll see you guys. Yeah. I don't know. You want to
Adios.
say something? Sub to PewDiePie. And now with our
Go follow
sponsor,
Ghostly
NordVPN.
24/7.
No, get the fuck. This is the fucking credit. You say there.
Alright,
Now with our sponsor, NordVPN. I actually,
fucking end the stream, bro. Jesus
so
Christ, man.
now we got it. All right. Do you want to say something now?
Out of all honesty, people, my line, trust yourself, is a true thing. You can never know who you can trust. So, like I said as K-Man, careful who you trust. And if need be, trust yourself. And only yourself.
Alright, you changed your code now. This is me, like the guy who runs the channel now. This isn't Tyler. This isn't anyone else. I have ideas. I trust me. I want to do everything. My biggest debate is whether it is interesting enough and going to get views. So, and that's the thing, is because if I do it, I know the views I'm going to have is the people who are in it, like my actors, because, you know, they're in it, they want to see themselves, but do you want to see it? And I know a lot of people aren't even going to get to this part. So,
No.
yeah, no, we're gonna take that with a grain of salt. I do have another idea, and trust me, if it's the idea I'm going with, the trailer might have Summon Nation Army, so. Alright, I'll see you. Actually, how about this? I'm gonna do something cheeky. Like, see you in the next video. You're gonna see more. Trust me, this isn't.
Yeah, don't worry.
This isn't
This
me
isn't the
giving
last thing.
No, this is the last thing. Video, the channel's getting deleted after this.
We'll never see y'all again.
And your phone
Videos
will
can be up for 2 days, people.
The video will self-destruct in 5 seconds. Your phone, what? Huh? I don't know. Your phone will self-destruct in 5 seconds. Alright, that's what I want to say. But, no, this isn't where I do a surprise Mr. Beast move and go, hey, you can have my channel now. And just, like, run away.
No. We'll see y'all in the next video.
Yeah, and then I can explain some other shit. So, yeah, see you.